Welcome to the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences session of the 57th Annual Fall Convocation of the University of Manitoba. My name is Mel Braun. I'm a professor of voice at the Des Hotels Faculty of Music, where I teach singers and work with opera singers. And in a shameless plug, I will just simply say that next week, Wednesday and Thursday, for any fans of The Magic Flute, the opera by Mozart, this will be the first opera in the brand new stunning Des Hotels Concert Hall. So tickets are still available if you want to see it or you want to bring your kids. Anyway, I will be your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. Thanks for that indulgence. We do welcome you to take pictures during the ceremony, but ask that you do so from your seats just to keep the view clear of the stage here. Would also remind you to turn your cell phones to silent at this time. There is a digital convocation program. You can find it by scanning The QR code's around here, or by visiting umanitoba.ca/convocation. There will be a reception following the ceremony. Students will be recessing to the J.A. Hildes Court and Joe Dupe Concourse over there on the lower level of this basic medical sciences building. And we'd ask that you meet your graduate there. I'm looking for the guests that are seated in front of me, and I guess it's these folks here, special guests of the university. Welcome here. We're glad you're present with us. Now, I would ask that you please rise for the entrance of the academic party and all our graduating students. As we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that the University of Manitoba campuses are located on original lands of the Anishinaabe, Ininewok, Anishinaabe, Dakota Oyate, and Dene, and on the national homeland of the Red River Métis. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories. We acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to move forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. I want to welcome and acknowledge the Indigenous graduates to today's ceremony. Many of them are wearing a purple stole, which honors First Nation, Métis, and Inuit cultures. We recognize the Red River Métis Nation by displaying a specially created Convocation sash here on the center table. I'd like to now invite Elder Margaret Lavallee to provide an opening welcome.
Which one do we go to? This one? Okay. Holy smokes, there's a lot of people here. About 500. Okay. Bonjour, Ndinawe Maganak. Bonjour, Tansi, my friends and relatives. I've been passed tobacco to do the opening and the prayer for all of us that are here this afternoon. And so it's an exciting time for all of you, for your graduation and your hard work and your commitment, your compassion, and your dedication to complete your studies and to do good work as you go out in the field. And I also want to congratulate the families and maybe children. So I also want to acknowledge those ones. That's very important because when your family member goes out to study, and sometimes you're kind of married to this place because you have to study and work really hard sometimes. For some people, it's no problem, I think. Is that right? I remember years and years ago when I first started to work with the University of Manitoba, I asked one of our learners, it must be so hard to do the sciences. And she said, oh no, it's just common sense. Wow, that's brilliant, right? Right? Yeah. Did you do that too? No? Okay. Yes, okay. So I usually say my prayer in Anishinaabe, and that's what I want to do. And I will try to translate that to the best of my ability. But sometimes I'm not able to do that, but hopefully that the Creator and the grandmothers and grandfathers will understand that. The name that I was honored with from the grandmothers and grandfathers is Water Lily. That's my spiritual name. And I carry that for many years already. And I was told that I can use it in introducing myself, because that's very important for our culture. And I'm from the Bear Clan, originally from Saugeen First Nation. Did I say that? No, okay. Anyhow, I'll repeat it again. Kijemanedo, atso kanak nimshum sinanik. Kibaksene me gum chimina gachadogo ka. Kaki pijawata machikenda swata ningeshigan opmot. Niwijanishnabe menanik. Ebugosendamang. Kijemanedo atso kanak mishumis. Chimina ganob madot. Kewinge, Chiganop Mot, Norwegian Schnabe Menanik in a good way. I ask on behalf of all of us that you, professionals in your field, that whenever you come in contact with our people, I ask that you do it in a good way, an understanding way, in a healing way, because that's part of your work, is to do that healing for people who may be having pain and difficulties. Or to be culturally safe in your field of work is very important. Cultural safe for you as well as your patient or your client. That's very important. And that way the communication opens up, and understanding of cultures open up. With this, I want to say miigwech to all of you for your hard work, and congratulations for your hard work. Miigwech, akin and in a way maganak, all my relations, thank you.
So, graduands, I'd ask that you please rise for the traditional honor song given by Vanessa Lilly, and then remain standing for the singing of O Canada, which will be led by Kristen Suffield. Beginning each convocation ceremony with an honor song is a sign of respect and recognition of the Indigenous people as caretakers of this land. It recognizes our collective identities, cultures, and languages, as well as the ongoing commitment of the university to reconciliation. This song acknowledges the significant accomplishments of the graduates' journeys, as well as their transition into the next stages of their lives.
Nano kazik indigo, way ha, way ha, way ha, ya, way ha, yo. Way ha, ya, way ha, yo. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo, hey, ya, hey, yo. Nano kazik indigo, way ha, ya, way ha, yo. Way ha, ya, way ha, ho. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo, hey, ya, hey, yo. Nano kazik indigo, way ha, ya, way ha, yo. Way ha, ya, way ha, ho. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo, hey, ya, hey, yo. Nano kazik indigo, way ha, ya, way ha, yo. Way ha, ya, way ha, ho. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo. Way ha, ya, ho, hey, yo, hey, ya, hey, yo. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong from far and wide. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Benarosh, President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Manitoba, and I formally declare this session of the 57th Annual Fall Convocation to be open. We have many distinguished guests joining us today, and I would like to acknowledge our Chancellor, Ms. Anne Mann. I would like to welcome to our platform today Alexandra Sims, representing the College of Occupational Therapists of Manitoba, Jennifer Billick, representing the College of Physical Therapists of Manitoba, Deborah Hanziuk, representing the Manitoba Association of Respiratory Therapists, and Lynette Magnus, Chair of the Board of Governors. Also on the platform today are members of senior administration of the university, deans, directors, associate and assistant deans, faculty members, and staff who have played such an important role in the achievements that we celebrate today. So just before we get started, I want everybody to know these are not Halloween costumes. We've been wearing these for a long time, but they probably could double as such. But maybe it's suitable that we are holding this ceremony on Halloween. Modern Halloween is about dressing up, about taking on a new persona. And in a few moments' time, our graduates will officially be something different. Yesterday, and at this moment right now, you're still officially students. Yet this afternoon, you will become healthcare professionals, and you will have transformed your future by completing this world-class education. We celebrate this transformation today. And to help you reflect on this, I want to tell you a quick story. Last month, we opened the gorgeous new Des Hôtels Concert Hall with a performance by the incredible William Prince. If you don't know William Prince, go on YouTube after today's ceremony. He's a local Winnipegger. But before joining and becoming a big musical act, William Prince studied at the University of Manitoba, majoring in the Faculty of Science. He told the audience at the opening performance when he first arrived on campus, he did not feel that he was the best version of himself. And while standing on a brand new stage, he reflected on how much he had changed in his time here, and he thanked all the people and experiences that helped him grow. It was a powerful moment in helping us reflect on our role as a university. And so I ask you today to do what William Prince did when he took center stage on our new concert hall. Take a moment to think back to your first day as a student here, to the first time you walked onto the campus. Think about your journey, who you were back then and who you are now. Appreciate how much you have learned and grown, because that's what we're celebrating today. You don't need a Halloween costume to be a different person today. On behalf of our university, I want to express how proud we are to have you as part of our herd. The university is a part of your story, and you are most certainly a part of ours. As Bison alum, you have the education to be at the center of it all. I think I speak for everyone on the stage when I say we look forward to the story you are about to write. Don't be afraid of your big ideas. Don't shelve them, don't doubt them. Pursue them. Your education has trained you to think big. This means that going forward, you will have more chances than most to make a difference in the world and help others. Take advantage of those opportunities. Class of 2024, congratulations. Have fun today. Take it all in. It's now my great pleasure to call upon Dr. Peter Nickerson, Dean of the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences, to address Convocation.
Thank you, President Benarosh. Thank you, Elder Margaret, for your words and your blessing, and I want to thank also for the honor song that we heard. Chancellor, special guests, family, friends, and graduands, congratulations to all of today's grads on receiving your degrees in occupational therapy, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, and physician assistant studies. Your family members and friends have probably given you a great deal of support in reaching this milestone, and I hope you share this achievement and express your gratitude to them. And family members, when you see your graduate coming across stage, you have permission to make as much noise as you can. In fact, the family that makes the most noise might get a prize at the end. During the past 2 or more years, you have worked incredibly hard. Today, you are well prepared to serve your patients and clients. Go forward with knowledge, skills, and confidence. Those of you graduating with a Master of Physician Assistant Studies are now generalists, medical providers, qualified to serve in many settings. We're very proud that when U of M launched the Master of Physician Assistant Studies program in 2008, Manitoba became the first province to recognize and regulate physician assistants in Canada. Your University of Manitoba education has prepared you to be adaptable to any clinical environment. Your skills are in demand, and no matter what setting you find yourself in as a PA, I know you will excel. To the grads from the College of Rehabilitation Sciences, your skills are vital to the comprehensive care we deliver to Manitobans. The COVID-19 pandemic has shown us that the entire health system must be responsive, adaptable, and resilient. And thoroughly trained occupational, physical, and respiratory therapists, you are prepared to rise to whatever challenge and future may bring. I know you will do the University of Manitoba proud as you dedicate yourselves to excellence in your professions. When you were accepted into your program, it was not just because you were smart and accomplished, but because you had the capacity to be ethical, respectful, and compassionate. I urge you to remain humble, recognize your own privilege, listen to your clients and patients, and be an advocate for members of diverse communities. It's particularly vital that we take action to address the health needs of Indigenous people. We all have a role to play in reconciliation and the responsibility to provide equitable care to all patients. One of the unique aspects of your training is that you have formed relationships with classmates, who no doubt will become lifelong friends and colleagues. We hope to see you coming back to campus for homecoming and class reunion as proud alumni. And at homecoming, if your experience is like mine, over and over I meet alumni who talk about their teachers and how they impacted their lives. Teachers who help shape who they are today. And it constantly reminds me that what makes the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences a great place to train, it's not the buildings, the programs, but rather it's our teachers. They are the secret sauce of the Rady faculty, and imparting their knowledge year after year, knowledge we share as a common bond as Rady graduates. So as you go into this next phase, be outstanding teachers for those students who you will encounter on your teams. Be part of the College of Medicine or the College of Rehabilitation Sciences community, wherever you may be. Take students into your practice. They will challenge you to continuously grow, ensuring you are outstanding healthcare providers. Make students a part of the story of impact that you write as a graduate of the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences. In closing, I want to pose a challenge to you, one that my colleague, Dr. Harvey Chachanoff from the class of 1983, a University of Manitoba Distinguished Professor of Psychiatry, posed in a recent paper that he published in the Journal of Palliative Medicine. He outlines how in general we follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And as he states, this is based on the idea of reciprocity, being able to see ourselves in others. But he challenges us to go further by advocating for, and I quote, the platinum rule, doing unto patients as they would want done unto themselves. A standard that is more likely to result in treatment decisions consistent with the patient's personal needs and objectives, And he goes on to declare this means establishing care that is informed by asking, what do we need to know about them as a person to take the best care of them possible? And he concludes, if we're truly intent on offering patient-centered care, consistent with their values, preferences, and goals, consideration of the Platinum Rule is required, and rising to the Platinum Rule challenge will result in you having a clinical practice with impact. The final comment I want to make today is for you to observe the artwork that's here in this space. This is by an Indigenous artist, Blake Anjcombe, who's an Anishinaabe artist from Treaty 3 territory. And he has a two-story panel behind me. And this whole encirclement is really to remind us of where we are, where we come to celebrate. It's like a circle. And the art itself is entitled Taking Flight. And the whole point is it's for students, and Indigenous students in particular, to now take flight as they go on into their career. And that's what I wish for you as you leave here today, as you graduate. Take flight into your careers. Congratulations and all the best in your days ahead. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Reg Urbanowski. I'm the Dean for the College of Rehab Sciences. And I want to thank you, Margaret, for the prayer today. Thank you to the singers, and thank you for the platform guests that we have. Honored to have you here to help this celebration that we have going for today. Welcome, graduates. This has been quite a journey for you. But you know what? It's not the end of a journey. I will not say that you have arrived, but you have reached a milestone, and there's a difference. And I think that you've been working for this for your whole life. It's not just a 2-year program to work as a therapist, to become a therapist. It's your whole life. Imagine this. You've been going to school for 16 to 20 years on average, right? Grade 1. What did you learn in grade 1 that would help you be a better therapist? Maybe it's how to play with other kids. Maybe it's how to do things. You've had a teacher that affected you. All of that stuff has been happening to you. So you have been doing this for your whole life. I'm pretty sure that when you were born, the first words that came out of your mouth were not therapist. But who you are as a person today, right here, right now, has been something you've been building with your whole life. And so for that reason, I would want you to help me to acknowledge all the people that are important in your life that showed up today, all the ones that maybe aren't here today. Maybe it's family members, maybe it's friends from high school, maybe it's people that you work with. Those are the people that have helped you make the person that you are here today. So I do want to recognize their contribution to helping you be who you are today. The second group that I want to commend is all the faculty and staff of the college, because you came in with this set of skills. All of the school that you've been going through, all of this family and life experience that you've had, and we provided you with those kinds of training and opportunities and experiences, not only in the college, but there's many, many therapists that you've been working with in the community who have also helped you and contributed to that. And I want to be able to commend those people as well, because I think there's that excellence has helped you become the therapist that you are today. Now, I'm saying this, that this is part of a whole journey that you're on. And I'm saying this because, you know what? You're not just going to work as a therapist. You're going to be a therapist, right? All of those skills that you walked into this program with, and the skills about how to be kind, how to be respectful, how to be caring, how to provide unconditional regard for people and their knowledge that they have. That's what you walked in with this program. And we may have touched on that a bit, but those are the skills. And I can guarantee you, as a therapist myself, that when people are in pain, when people have difficulty moving and they just want to get that little extra movement back, or people are having trouble breathing, or people are having trouble finding out what's their next day going to look like, what's the rest of my life going to be like, they don't need somebody to work on them as a therapist. They need somebody to be a therapist, somebody who can show that kindness, that caring, that respect, and that regard. That's what you are today, and I really do congratulate you for that, and I am honored to call you colleague. Thank you.
It's time to turn attention to the academic achievements of our graduating students. Before proceeding with the conferral of degrees, we want to recognize the student who achieved the highest standing in their class. The University Gold Medal in Rehabilitation Sciences goes to Jimmy Zutu. Jimmy is a graduate of Garden Valley Collegiate in Winkler, Manitoba. His passion for respiratory therapy stems from his desire to help others and to work in a field combining clinical practice with technology. Alongside his studies, he worked as a respiratory therapy assistant at the Health Sciences Center and conducted a literature review comparing non-invasive ventilation methods for premature infants, which he presented at the RT Research Day. Jimmy aims to impact the broader community through prevention, education, and collaborative care so as to enhance respiratory health. He graduates today with a Bachelor of Respiratory Therapy degree. Jimmy Zutu. I now have the honor to request on behalf of University Senate, actually, no, I'm ahead of myself. It's time for Chancellor Anne Mann, before she bestows degrees, to address Convocation.
Welcome, Buju, Tansei, Tanshi, Homitoka Pape, Edalante, and bonjour. Convocation is my greatest joy as your Chancellor. Why? Because it allows me to celebrate you and to connect with you on this very memorable day of your life. Grads, you all have so much in common. You are unified in your hard work, your accomplishments, and your triumphs. Today is a day for everyone, and it is above all else a celebration. You are extraordinary students forged during extraordinary times. Be proud of yourselves. Convocation has taught me that when two people come together sincerely, and for us today that will be shaking hands and looking each other in the eye, even if it's just for a moment, a connection can be made. I recently heard an idea that has stayed with me. We are each a point and a wave. Dr. Lisa Miller says we are each a point because we are all unique, but we are all each also a wave, part of a wave, because we are united. We are part of something larger than our individual selves. We are bound together by our shared humanity. Yet Dr. Vivek Murthy, Surgeon General for the United States, says there is an epidemic of loneliness and isolation in society today. This can cause increased anxiety or depression. Connection props us up when we are down, gives our lives deeper meaning, and can create a sense of community. Dr. Murthy warns that cell phones and social media are contributors to these difficult feelings because they are often distracting us from connecting with the people and the things that are right in front of us. But also, our phones can be used as a tool to connect us. We can send a text to compliment, support, or check in on people that we care about. We cannot underestimate what that can mean to someone. Think of someone who encouraged you during your time here in your studies and be in touch with them today. Small actions do matter. A text, a coffee with a friend, a casual chat with a stranger, or simply smiling. Smiling is a small act of connection that we can all do. Connection is the foundation of love, and love brightens every part of our lives. Musician Jean-Baptiste says, we need to get out of our algorithms. This is both a social media truth and a metaphor, encouraging us to get out of our social comfort zones and expand our connection horizons. One of the best ways to connect with people and one of the strongest antidotes to loneliness is service. It takes us out of yourselves. And you have all, each of you, chosen a profession that is rooted in service. My husband likes to say that a problem shared is a problem halved. I would add that a joy shared is a joy doubled. That's why today's convocation is so important. We're celebrating together. Grads, you are in a transition. You're starting something new. You'll be diving into work or perhaps your next degree, although probably most of you not. I encourage you to focus on relationships, breaking your algorithms, smiling at strangers, and looking for small ways to connect. As Mary Oliver asks in her poem, The Summer Day, tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Congratulations, Mamuta Kusawin, Gegi Minojigim, Washte Tonka, Nezu Analasi, and Felicitation.
On behalf of University Senate, it is now my honor, Madam Chancellor, to request that you confer upon the candidates the degrees and diplomas earned by them as they shall be announced. So I would ask that all of you who are about to receive degrees and diplomas, please rise.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit you to the degrees and diplomas to which you are severally entitled, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. I also admit in absentia those who have completed the requirements for these degrees and diplomas, but who are not today able to be present.
Congratulations. That actually means you are now graduates of the University of Manitoba, and once you move the tassel from right to left, it's official. I'd ask that those of you in the front row please remain standing, and everyone else, you are free to take your seats. Madam Chancellor, may I now present the candidates whom you have admitted to the degree of Master of Occupational Therapy, with Dean Kelly Main of the Faculty of Graduate Studies presenting the parchments. Jenna Bella Bazin. Cassandra Mia Bosk. Claire Lily Brigham. Ainsley Ellen Burke. Isabella Eva Rose Burt. Samantha Jessie Chula. Allison Haley Krang. Cheyenne Emily May Crompton. Logan Chantal DeSorcy. yeah. Yeah. Megan D. Earl. Sydney Catherine Elliott. Sydney Nicole Fayal. Wesley Austin Evan James Flett. Natalie Friesen. Sonia Lexine Gertzen. Elsa Morgan Gurney. Amanda Lee Hansen. Nicole Pearl Harrison. Allie Herring. Melissa Ann Hillhouse. Anastasia Elena Holdsworth. Megan Ray Houle. Haley Christine Huging. Taryn Lane Jackson. Dana Ashley Ladd. Morgan Gray Lecueillet. Dongju Lee. Bailey Ann Lepla. Amanda Nicole Lung. Braden J. Mitchell. Lizel May Ocon. Joshua Tyler Orculio. Trey Ryan Ram. Justin Noel Rivard. José Annette Rochon. Carlin McKenna Sogert. Taylor Jennifer Marie Saltel. Catherine Schoenborn. Mackenzie Dawn Schultz. Kayla Wendy Jeanette Scrimshaw. Sierra Alexa Sutherland. Heather Nicole Wallace. Lauren Elizabeth Workington. Delaney Caitlin Wozchuk. And now, Madam Chancellor, the candidates whom you've admitted to the degree of Master of Physical Therapy. Kaylee Apostle. Anna Micaela Aquino. Jared Graham Brown. Jordan Corrine Buchanan. Zoe Berard. Ryan Benjamin Crocker. Trisha Marie Damon. Jacinta May Doop. Valerie Drozdowski. Jessica Dubchak. Christina L. Hatton. Stephanie Ann Friesen. Jappreet Kaur Gill. Emma Elizabeth Granger. Emma Regan Gilawojczak. Winkler. Magnus Ronald Christensen Hasyuk. Kirsten Isabel Lottie Hilland. Daisy Jiang. Josh Johnston. Marissa Charlotte Kagi. Mora Munir Ramzi Kerr. Nare Kim. Shelley Lamb. Andrea Nicole Loris. Charlie Nicole Mackay. Kathleen Casey Mansay. Lauren Ann Martins. Brooklyn Marie Kimberly Meiklejohn. Sophie Josette Mene-Espina. Taylor Caitlin Michaels. Prabjot Mundi. Robert James Plishke. Devin Lucien Poiron. Brittany Anna Prosak. Taylor Robertson. Dan Lloyd Seginson. Nico San Jose. Jashan Singh Sandhu. Sungwon Seo. Amanda Sapphira Vanessa Shiplak. Jordan Matthew Steenbergen. Muhammad Toure. Cora Sang. Jamie Michaela Timchishin. Daniel Alejandro Vergel. Laura Beth Zimmer. And now, Madam Chancellor, we move on to the candidates whom you've admitted to the degree of Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Pierre-André Joseph Bosque. Daniela Castro. Jillian Nicole Furness. Sarah Jade Gunther. Travina Hanna. Catherine Ann Hunt. Mackenzie Diana Kozak. Janitra Chamodi Mohandiram. Humaira Yusuf Patel. Raylin Plowman. Chelsea Ray Witt. Ariana Chantal Zamonsky. And finally, Madam Chancellor, the candidates whom you have admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Respiratory Therapy, with Dean Reg Urbanowski of the College of Rehabilitation Sciences presenting the parchments. And the gold medal winner, Jimmy Zutu. Maverick Austin Cacho. Catherine Alexis Campos. Justin Cariel Cruz. Sung Il Ji. Jasmine Greywall. Serena Hong. Sadaf Kerodin. Matthew James Macaulay. Camille Nicole Ramirez. Shabajot Sandawalya. Vanessa Danielle Stewart. And finally, Louise Trinidad.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tracy Bowman, Executive Director of Alumni Relations and a very proud University of Manitoba alum. I am thrilled to be here celebrating with all of you today and to be the first to now welcome you to the alumni community. Congratulations on your hard work and dedication to reaching this exciting milestone, Convocation. What you've achieved at the University of Manitoba is just the beginning. You were students for several years, but now you're alumni for life. Today, you join an exceptional network of over 221,000 alumni across 134 countries, leaders, innovators, and changemakers who stand at the heart of progress, driven by the unshakable spirit of the bison. You are now part of this proud herd, bold and fearless, ready to take your place at the center of it all. As bisons, you are never on the sidelines. You're at the center of change, making your mark on the world and shaping a brighter future. This moment isn't simply the end of your studies, but it's the beginning of a lifelong bond with your community, a connection that will grow and evolve over time, whether it's through mentoring students, engaging in UM's lifelong learning opportunities, taking advantage of the many benefits and perks, or catching a bison's games. There are so many ways that you can stay involved and enjoy being part of the alumni community. After the ceremony, I invite all of you to the post-convocation party that is in the Joe Dube Concourse that's generously sponsored by Affinity partner TD Insurance and hosted by your Alumni Association. There'll be refreshments, music, and photo opportunities, so do not hold back, and be sure to celebrate this moment and share your photos using hashtag #UManitoba. As I look out at all of you today, I'm inspired by the talent, passion, and knowledge that is grown and nurtured here at You are the future of innovation and change, and I cannot wait to see all that you will accomplish as part of our global alumni family. This is your moment. Celebrate it fully. Thank you and congratulations.
I think you'll all agree with it. There you go. I got that wrong. But
You can do it just in case if you want.
I wanted to thank her, however, for taking a really student-centric approach to her work and to caring so much about students and to helping us always know that we need to focus on our students. And we see that today. We see their accomplishments. We see that as an institution, we work to help graduate the leaders of tomorrow. And I know when I speak, I know because I get calls from the Minister of Health, who always reminds me of the shortages of healthcare professionals here in the province. And I know that they would be proud to see all of you graduating today. I think our future is very bright here in Manitoba. Thank you to all. Congratulations, graduates. Please enjoy the reception. I now adjourn this session of Fall Convocation.